Hey, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're taking a look at this. Just going over the new update, marathon update, patch 1.6.2. Just gonna read through this real quick and give my thoughts on it. All right, so item economy. One free cryo archive sponsor kit can now be claimed each week. That's actually pretty big. Me and my buddies were just talking about this, that having something like this would be super nifty. We were thinking like, maybe purchasable, only getting like somewhere between 4 and 8 a week for like 8K would be cool. But hey, this works. One free cryo archive sponsor kit for everybody each week. That's at least one run that you can do without having to invest anything, just to get some practice in. Fix an issue preventing rooks from spawning with the updated 6 depleted shields and depleted patch kits that sponsor kits now have. I was wondering about that. Um, all the white baseline sponsor kits doubled the amount of shield and patch kits that they got, and Rook didn't. So that's cool. They fixed that. Combat. This is what I'm really curious about. Weapons, Waster Combat Shotgun, increased damage from 78 to 85, reduced critical multiplier from 1.15 to 1.05, slightly reduced the rate at which damage falls off, added 75% damage bonus against AI targets. Mix a slug converter, prestige mod, fix an issue that caused the slugs to hit geometry when aiming around corners, vents, ladders, nearby cover, increase critical multiplier from 1.15 to 1.9. Damn. Reduce projectile velocity and increase bullet drop, reduce aim assist cone radius by 48%. Okay, so this tells me a couple of things. One, people are feeling the shotgun nerf to where it can't two tap. Two, they're making it so that it's a little bit easier to use in that regard. It's still not going to be able to blast down a purple shield with 2 shots, but you don't have to hit as many pellets in the head. Base damage going up, precision multiplier going down, just it's ease of use. So they're this slightly reducing the rate at which damage falls off. That's a bit of a reversion to their first nerf to the waster, so it should feel a little bit better at range, and this is awesome. I don't know about you guys, but since that most recent nerf to the waster, it versus AI, it's just hot garbage. And this just makes it so that you have to try with the slug variant, which is good. User interface and experience. Fix an issue causing the reinforced shields to use the incorrect base shield icon. The reinforced icon not correct. Shows a plus inside the shield. Cool. Fix an issue causing armory HUD to disappear when hovering over offered items. I hadn't noticed that one myself, but yeah, I'm glad they fixed it. Fix an issue that was causing an empty space to show instead of a grid in the overflow inventory screen. Also didn't see that one personally, but I'm sure it was our contracts outpost fix an issue that could cause runners to get stuck behind barriers in drone wing while completing the Mitre Truth Lies 2 out of 6 contract. I have seen that, and that was annoying. Good on y'all. Zones, Cryo Archive, add event covers in Biostock and Preservation that prevent early access from the hub until Security Clearance 2 is unlocked. Security Clearance 1 is needed to open the vents for those who infill on the Biostock and Preservation side. Okay, so that's big because now it's just going to be harder to spawn rush, which has been a massive complaint to anybody trying to get their feet wet in Cryo Archive, myself included. Like I've put a decent amount of runs in there, but I definitely don't feel adept at it yet. That's my next big challenge that I'm going to be trying to sink some time into. But yeah, that was a huge frustration. So developer note: our previous update began the process of ensuring teams cannot bypass the security doors separating the wings from one another without appropriate clearance. This patch continues that effort. We'll continue to monitor and be on the lookout for more instances like this to ensure we keep spawns in a fair state. Perfect. Fix an issue that prevented scan terminals from reliably revealing battery locations. Woohoo. Those were a pain to find in my experience. General. Fix an issue causing inconsistencies when using push to talk toggle settings for crew voice chat on controllers. Sweet. Fix stability, fix an issue that caused players to receive an error and be unable to join the game when starting the run. Localization, fix an issue causing the carry commendation description to display incorrectly in some languages. All right, awesome. That's those are some good uh notes. Nothing crazy. I'm liking the changes that we're working on here. Well, all right, you guys have a great day. Let me know what you think in the comments on these updated patches. What do you think is going to be good? What do you think is going to be bad? And I'll see you next time. Peace.